Oh my goodness, let me get a look at you. Wow. So I know Aaron has already welcomed you, but as a partner, I just want to take this opportunity to welcome you to this incredible conference. I think you already know this, but this is a space where you get to learn and share and network and breathe and think forward and remember backward and all the things. But I think you already know you're surrounded by an incredible group of folk who center our students in every way. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Aaron, let me begin by thanking you for the long-time partnership of the work you are doing at such a critical time in the nation's history and the NEA, and to be here to help NSLA celebrate the 30th anniversary. Give it up! I want to thank you for your visionary and innovative leadership. And I know you'd be the first to say, Becky, I don't do it by myself, right? You have a pretty phenomenal team that is dedicated to the work, to the vision, the mission that you've laid out for NSLA. So I am just proud to be here with you, to witness this amazing work, and to be a proud partner of NSLA. Because like you, the NEA has a goal that we will care for every student, so that they have the resources and they have the opportunities, they have the access, and they can always have surrounding them the kind of high quality learning opportunities that this organization has committed itself to. We know that it is absolutely essential that people like those in this room do everything we can every single day to ensure that every one of our students has what they need and what they deserve to be fully human, to be who they are in all of their brilliance, and to have the chance to live out their wildest dreams. So on behalf of the largest labor union in this country, the National Education Association, and the 50 million students that we get to work with, and to love, and to support, and to teach every single day. I thank you all that have joined us here for this conference so you can continue to build those learning opportunities for our students. To educate is the practice of freedom. When she penned those words in her book, Teaching to Transgress, banned book author. I don't think I can give a speech anymore without quoting a banned book. Banned book author, I'm sure she would be very proud of that. Educator, author, and professor, Bell Hooks. Yeah. She could have been describing the way you help students reach beyond the boundaries of learning and how NSLA helps this nation understand the ways summer learning benefits students and educators. Those benefits are more important, as Aaron just said. They're more important, more access, more needed today, because we know that there are still, the pandemic was shining a light on it. Of course, those of us that have been in education for a while, we knew they always existed, but those systemic inequities that are built into every single social system in this country that impact whether our students are able to come to school ready to learn every day. We know that those gaps result in disparate outcomes for our students. And we know that there are those who would seek to dismantle that potential great equalizer that is public education through banning books and attacks on our students' freedom to learn and educators' freedom to teach. So we must and we will continue to call out the blatantly false narrative that public schools are problematic and broken. We must and we will continue to stand against those kinds of standardized tests that blame and shame, punish and diminish our students instead of recognizing them for the unique humans that are. We will continue to call out those who want to limit resources and opportunities for our Black and brown and white and indigenous students, our LGBTQ+ students, our students with disabilities, our marginalized and unhoused students, our students who need us the most. But this is what I know. If we continue to build these kinds of strong partnerships together, ensuring that summer learning programs reach our most vulnerable students together in partnership with schools and districts and our own NEA members, every student will have what they need and what they deserve to be successful. And as you are gathered here today, Aaron was telling me there's like a podcast group and there's stuff going on. He's making you go have coffee with each other or something. He's gonna do some stuff. But use those opportunities to get to know some of the folk and widen your circle, and then don't leave it here. Our students need you to go from you and tell your stories. Tell their stories. That is the only way that we will build the kind of power we need for our students and for our schools and for our communities, so that we are the ones saying that they are worth supporting and they are worth protecting, that it is worth fighting for that institution that we know must exist in this country. They are worth the historic investments in the American Rescue Plan and the school rescue funding that came before it. Every day, we will continue to give our all because our students are worth it. That is why NEA built what we call our School Rescue Fund Network. We have people all over the country. In our affiliates, 51. It is why we have made sure that ARP dollars go to the places where they are needed the most. Our students, to the men and women who have dedicated their lives to teaching and nurturing them, to our schools, to our communities. We have already seen amazing outcomes from those investments. Schools are providing modems and hotspots and internet access to ensure our students' continued connectivity. They're giving 2 weeks of free reading and math support for students with academic needs, providing school meals for all of our students, supporting academic coaches and counselors and literacy coaches, expanding access to early childhood education and high-impact learning. The NEA-NSLA partnership is also helping district leaders understand that they can use those rescue funds to support and expand summer learning opportunities so that even when our students aren't in our school buildings, they can continue to learn. I'm so excited about the new initiatives that have grown from our partnership. Together, we've created the Local Summer Learning Policy Fellowships. These are opportunities that will allow an NEA member in a selected local to actually collaborate on the development and implementation of a local policy on summer learning programs. This will help actually institutionalize summer learning in a way that hasn't been done before. So it's actually embedded within their districts in partnership with their local union. And if you happen to be here and you're from an NEA local and you don't know what I'm talking about, that's not okay. So I need you to see Alexander, raise your hand, Ellen. He'll actually be in the NSLA lounge down the hall, that little piece here down there. So please go and find out more about that. Our partnership is also matching members of the NEA aspiring educators with summer learning efforts in their communities, which means your programs, the NSLA programs, will actually reach college students who are in the teacher education pipeline. NSLA, we are just getting started. And I know, just like NEA, you are committed to promoting and protecting and strengthening our public schools so that we can build a movement. Listen to that. Let's build a movement to reclaim public education as a common good in this country, as the foundation of this or any democracy. But the people in this room know this. We can't stop there. We've got to actually transform it into something that was never designed to be. A racially and socially just and equitable system that prepares every student, everyone in this diverse and interdependent world. Thank you for all that you do to ensure our students have that safe and just and equitable and healthy and future-focused learning environment all year round. Thank you for understanding that education is practicing freedom, for always working to make sure that this country lives up to the poetry of its Constitution. We the people, all of us deserve that right. Every one of us. That is the work that you have been called to do. That is the work that we get to do together. Thank you for in all ways standing, being compassionate and caring, always being worthy of our students. Thank you so very much and have a great conference.